The Weld-Tight PT02 is a high-strength two-part bond that will literally weld the deck planks together edge to edge. Works for both the GX01 GRATEDEX deck plank as well as the EP01 elePHOOT deck plank. It's used in both applications if there are small pieces on the perimeter that need to be bonded to full-size pieces in order to create better stability in the assembly. This is especially true for the GRATEDEX deck plank. If there are applications in which the dry lay paver is being used and the deck is greater than 8 feet above grade, using the Weld-Tight to bond all the edges together creates a monolithic structure across all of the framing assembly, enhancing and increasing the structural integrity and stability of the entire assembly. It can also be used in other unusual applications in which there are small pieces that need to be glue bonded in order to create risers and treads. These two surfaces can be glue bonded together then, as well as the traditional and standard edge to edge. The pack comes with 3 cartridges, 3 mix tubes, and a cartridge holder to extrude the adhesive in a traditional 10-ounce caulking gun. So to begin with, in the assembly or use of the PT02 adhesive, separate the 2 parts. The plunger portion is going to be inserted into the caulking gun itself. So we're going to retract the plunger. We're going to insert the plunger mechanism onto the plunger itself, just like that. That portion is now ready to go and to receive the tubes. We're going to retract this all the way back so it's now in position. We're now going to prepare the cartridge. We're going to remove the snap off the back to expose the 2 plungers. We're going to twist off the top protective cap here, revealing the lock that seals the cartridges. We're going to basically bend that to snap that off. We're going to take the mix tip and slide that over the barrel, press it on, and it goes on in one direction, give it a twist to lock in place. Now it's attached to the cartridge. We're going to then insert the cartridge into the plunger mechanism, and you can see there's lines here on both sides. These lines receive the cartridge, slide that all the way in until it stops on the end. So the cartridge is now in the dispenser itself. We're then going to take that assembly, drop that into the cartridge gun. We're going to line up the plungers into that and just push them into place. Crank on the gun itself until we're seated in place. So we're now seated into the mix tip. That's not going to fall out. It's not going to be removed or misaligned. You can see that the adhesive has already started to mixing. So this is mixing the adhesive as it's sliding down the tube. You can enlarge the hole. Right now it's at a small diameter. And we're simply going to then extrude that adhesive directly onto the edge. Retract the plunger so it stops extruding. This is a fast cure adhesive, so once the adhesive is in place, we need to bond the 2 pieces together. So we're going to make sure they're on a flat surface so the alignment is correct. We're going to push them together, and you can see that as the adhesive, as the 2 parts are pushed together, it's spreading the adhesive across the entire surface. I'm going to spread them apart so you can see how it's spreading and bonding the surface. Once this spreads out, it's going to be a rock solid bond between the 2 surfaces of the deck plank, holding those securely in place in a position. That concludes the use of the PT02 Weld-Tight adhesive.